I'm at the front of the Poznan Cathedral today, one of the oldest and biggest cathedral in Poland. Also one of the most important one because the first king of Poland is buried in the cathedral down there, and also another king of Poland. Very popular landmark here in Poznań. You can get inside, of course, and walk also underground, so it's very good opportunity for you to explore and learn something about the history. But as you know, or maybe you don't know, I'm not into the history that much, so I just wanted to mention about this one and show you a little bit around, because it's also a nice view of the cathedral itself, but also few interesting stuff, very nice place to walk around. And also there is the Warta River and the bridge, what is also cool to show you. And overall there's nice place here in Poznań. And later on I will move also to another place to show you something cool, but it's on the other side of the Poznań. Also weather today is beautiful, it's very nice. I have a microphone hidden here inside underneath my jacket, that's why the voice is a little bit like molded, like a little bit, but it's very windy today, so either that way or either no at all, will be like we don't want to have a distraction of the wind. But overall beautiful place. And also there is the monument of John Paul II, the Polish Pope. Some of you should know. Like I said, weather is beautiful. That's the view of the cathedral. Also there is the house of the priests from some era. I will get there closer and show you. And overall this is how does it look like over here. There are already apartments on the other side of the river, and there's Warta River where I'm also going right now. People coming here even right now, having a pictures. There's some restaurant also over here, and this is how does it look like. Windy, cold, but beautiful weather. And of course beautiful historical place, also religious one. This is the miniature. How does it look like? Supposed to actually very cool indeed. Everywhere in the cities is like this one. John Paul II, Polish Pope, of course. Many people for a long time used to recognize Poland thanks to him. So this is his monument, his statues here, and that's the cathedral itself. Some group of international visitors here. Some European, I think Spanish. Either way, in Southeast Asia, in Asia I used to showing you the stuff like temples and mosques and the Hindu temples and the Buddhist temples. Now, well, I show you a few cathedrals, but in Europe we have cathedrals, churches. Well, each continent different vibes, but same, beautiful and different. So you're going there, there's river, there's police car, civil one, because there's police officer going to checking the speed. So be careful. As you can see, Ostrów Tumski, that's the main place. Quite a lot of tourists. This is underground pass actually from the tram station. You can get people going to having a look. That's why probably it's also Saturday when I'm filming that. That's why the police officer gonna stand and checking the speed, because there is big road, people like to speeding. Actually I will get there and show you. And the Warta River and the border of the old town is from here, so it's pretty cool place. During the summer it's a lot of people everywhere around actually. So Warta River, one of the most important and biggest river in Poland. And the street and the police officer working for the safety, and the trams and the cathedral in the background like this one. Here we go, police officer pull over somebody for speeding, so be careful how you're driving, serious thing, but well, that's happened. It's 50-40 kilometer limit on the, because there is zebra and many people going here 60, so you know it's out of limit. And this is the bridge, trams are going, actually one was crossing, lady is doing Nordic walking or something like that. And it's Warta River. As you can see, maybe you cannot feel it, but it's super windy actually today. It's about 7-8 degrees. Yesterday was cloudy and windy and rainy. Today it's windy but it's sunny, and that's the winter nowadays in Poland. But no snow. And this is the part of the Warta River. And that's the view of the cathedral actually from the background. Very nice shot indeed. And that's the street. Now actually ambulance is going. I wanted to show you what's going on. The car stopping and letting there go. So it's very actually important. As here, well, that's how it's supposed to be actually. Very important. Either way, as you can see, it's pretty cool spot over here. You have a river, Varta River, you have a cathedral, you have a green stuff around, and also actually on the other side of the street the tram is going right now, so everything is easy connected and it's actually very cool. Also the river sometimes is wider because it's going when it's springtime, the snow is melting and it's a lot of rain, so the level of the water in the river of Varta River is getting higher. Actually, right now it's already mid-high, I will show you. So, except the street and everything, you have places. This is the place for the restaurants. So, during the summer, starting like in end of April, beginning of May, up to September, there will be some restaurants, some bars. That's the proper ways for the pedestrians, for the bicycles, roads. That's some office, and there is the edge of the old town with the apartments overlooking the Varta River. Varta River itself is actually 1 meter maybe higher and already gonna getting to the borders, so the river gonna be much more wider. And the view of the cathedral, beautiful weather today. It's just windy, but it's beautiful. And this is actually a great spot to have a look if you have a time. And also on the other side of the road, sun is facing, but they are brand new apartments and they are pretty fancy and pretty expensive. But with the view, obviously, right? So you pay for something, and the road is not crowded, so it's a pretty cool spot. Here we go. The Hanover tram is going. This one is older. Actually, no, it's still alright. So everything is connected. Central location, nice view. So worth a try if you are in Poznań. So that's the backstage of the cathedral. As you can see, actually it's pretty big. Not sure you can feel it from the perspective, but it's actually pretty big. You can park your car, you can get inside, you can buy ticket, you can get a guide, probably speaking English as well. So as you can see, actually quite a lot of tourists here coming. That's the place overall. And that's the Curia here also, which is the residence for the bishops and stuff. That's religion stuff, but they have a nice house actually though. And also gonna get to the other side because there's some residential area, then some bridge, and then you can walk. I didn't been there actually. I wanna show you. Also other side of the cathedral, just from the other perspective over there. That's the cathedral from the other side. Actually also looks pretty impressive, I'm gonna tell you. Very nice indeed. Also together with the little alley, cobblestone roads and everything. That all belongs to the church. Here even hydrant have clothes. Very nice decoration. And there is like an old little road from the other side. Not sure where you can get, but I'm interested about this little bridge here because a lot of people coming here to having a picture, and there is actually access to the part of the city. Actually, Ostrów Tumski, this one, what is over here, this is the oldest part of the Poznań. Like really the oldest, not the old town itself, but this one is the first part of the Poznań, because there was the Varta River, there is the Sibina River, and on the other side is the Hanover River. So everything was like crossed, like a fortress. There was no access during the era of that time, like nearly over 1,000 years ago. So cool, a lot of people coming to making pictures. I didn't know actually as you can walk on the bridge. I'm not gonna walk maybe. Well, actually nobody said as you cannot walk on the top of the bridge, so not sure if you can, you cannot. People do, so probably you could. So nice Instagram picture for somebody of you who like. Also I want to show you one thing. Of course there's the cathedral in the background. I want to show you one more time with the bridge, and there's a lot of lock pads, like a lot of lock pads, but they are not taken for long time. They are corroded already. That's a special place for that. Some people still do it here, and of course you can drive, walk everywhere. This is part of the old fortress. A lot of historical things. Stadium for the football, and also gonna get a little bit to the oldest part of Poznań actually here. Actually, the oldest part of the Poznań technically is exactly behind this bridge. Where is the cathedral itself? So I made a little mistake. The tram, the sun is so sharp. Actually, it's around 12 o'clock. And this one is actually Śródka, which is also old, very beautiful architecture. I like a style like this one with the old cobblestone road, as you can see, and very, very limited traffic. Not many people, not many cars, just very, very cool. Looks a little bit like a little tourist town, to be honest. I think I should make a proper video in this part of Poznań one day. Pretty cool indeed. Small alley, but very, very nice. So the bridge and the cathedral from the background, right? There's some shop. There are apartments to rent here, actually, I just realized. Some restaurant things here, some nice mural, little shops, and basically the Śródka, which is the part of the Poznan, is over there. So this is not the oldest one, it's just bordering with the oldest one. That's why it was looking actually like that. But very little alley and very enjoyable, actually. I think idea for another video will be somewhere here in Śródka. But about the Śródka, which is this part of the city, that's gonna be another video, very good idea for another video, because I can see something cool like this one here, for example. So I will see you on next video. See ya, take care.